if you want me to, I don't mean to insult anybody, but I think this is going to work well, much better for teenagers, teenage girls who think that this is being edgy, realizing like no, this is trying too hard, and have not seen, as you said, those better things that are not trying to be edgy, but just telling a well-crafted story, because this is not doing that. This does, when we talked about the last movie that the Hoppers, which is a Pixar movie, this does not flow well at all. It's disjointed because there's a lot of ideas that just don't work. And it's trying to take itself a little too serious in some parts too. We got Frankenstein and the Bride being gangsters of Bonnie and Clyde. Let's just go with that. I'm going to be back at the Broadway Comedy Club. That's going to be Friday, April 17th. Get your tickets at doubletoastedny.com or go to doubletoasted.com. Let's go ahead. This should be interesting, because we're going to talk about a movie that was on my list, or is on my list, of one of the movies I was anticipating for 2026.
Oh, okay.
It was in my top 10 of movies that I anticipated for 2026, and that is The Bride. I was like, man, look, I love, I love Frankenstein.
Sure.
I love
all things Frankenstein.
I love all things Frankie, man.
Frankenberry.
Al
Franken. Senator Al Franken.
Yeah, man, and you put Frank on something, I love it, man. Yeah, man, beans and Frankenstein. I love it, man. Love all of it, man. Yeah, I grew up loving Frankenstein. So any kind of twist you can put on Frankenstein, I'm with it, man. And now we got this thing. We're gonna make Frankenstein a gangster back in the 30s. And this time he got the bride with him. She ain't scared of him no more. She ain't see him talking about what the fuck. No, it's like, hey, they are the new Bonnie and Clyde out there. And that's in The Bride. You have a woman who, after hanging out with a bunch of gangsters, she ends up dead, like most people do. And just so happens that at the same time, old Frankie came to town and said, I'm looking for some ass. Well, no, he says, I'm lonely, man. I've been looking for a chick. I mean, he finds his doctor and he says, listen, I've been lonely a long time. I've been trying to be cool with it, but I heard that you are the woman to come to you're the ultimate matchmaker for a guy like me.
Right, because my father, Victor, was no good at this.
Yeah, my daddy was, he sucked. Brought me to life and didn't give me nothing else. Didn't give me, he brought me to life and gave me a dick with nothing to do with it.
What am I supposed to do with this?
So now, dear doctor, you are the ultimate matchmaker. Can you help me out here? And it just so happens that's at the same time that this lovely lady died, and they bring her back to life. And things are kind of cool at first, but of course, they end up at being monsters, not accepted by society. They end up on the run and end up, although they're monsters and gangsters, they also end up being, just like Bonnie and Clyde, kind of heroes. They kind of
folk heroes.
Folk heroes out on the road inspiring people, causing revolutions and everything. Man, now you can see why I was looking forward to this as one of my top movies of 2026, most anticipated movies of 2026. Now that we've seen it, how did it live up to those expectations?
Hope you got everything you wanted.
Well, we'll see about that, Martin, because we're going to do this review right after this, both of us. I want to see what you think about it.
Oh, okay.
Because Martin was the one to tell me, man, leave that shit alone.
Did I say that?
You kind of had that sentiment. Yeah. Boy, you just going to get your feelings hurt. All right, come back down.
No, don't always. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me.
Well, you know what? I didn't. But should I have? Let's go ahead. Just play the damn trailer.
You can stop it all, man.
I don't know, Lord. Let's take a look at this trailer and we'll be back with our reviews.
The Bride of Frankenstein.
No, just the bride.
You have gangsters, horror. You have messages of feminism and corruption, all wrapped up in a passionate tale of love. with a big cast. Has all that in there, man. And ain't saying nothing.
A celebrity director, yeah.
Maggie Gyllenhaal directed this. And ain't saying nothing, at least for me. So just by the nature of having Frankenstein in there. And yes, his name is Frankenstein in the movie.
He's actually Frankenstein's monster. No, his name is Frankenstein. Yeah, that's what he says.
He took his daddy's name. He said, I took my dad. I'm Frankenstein now. You bitches out there trying to correct me. You know, he's so you got Frankenstein in here and you have the bride, and just by the nature of them being in there with the soundtrack of this movie and the costumes, the set design, you know, a lot of this is going to appeal to a very specific audience, probably mainly a goth audience out there, which there were a lot of people there like that in the screen that we saw. So this is going to appeal to a particular audience. I dare say that this will become somewhat of a cult film and have a large cult following out there. Man, it's just not for me. I just had to sit back and say, it's just not working for me. It's got too many ideas. And from my perspective here, it's just trying too hard to be edgy.
Yeah. You got sort of a Joker and Harley Quinn thing going on, like more like the last Joker movie, Joker 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's too many things because it's, you know, you mentioned Bonnie and Clyde. It's Sid and Nancy.
Yeah.
It's Natural Born Killers. And I think maybe like down the demographic of a young audience who never really seen those movies, all this might be something fresh or cool, but we have seen them and we've seen it like done well. And this flits between so many different things that it's never solid on any of them. And then you have certain characters like Peter Sarsgaard who comes in later and you're like, this is a whole new subplot that had nothing to, that was honestly stitched in and had nothing to do with anything that came before it. You have another important subplot with Jake Gyllenhaal that evaporates into nothing. As a matter of fact, all it does is just set up a chance for them to rip off young Frankenstein. But it's a frustrating movie because it goes on way too long.
Yeah, it's over 2 hours, slightly.
And you know, it's got a look, but it also, you have different things competing, like the writer Mary Shelley, who keeps popping in as a I mean, I don't want to say too much about all that, but you know, watching this trailer, I can see why you were interested in seeing it. And I think if it was a series of music videos with like built around a theme, a story, I think that could have worked. But this felt to me like so often you go see an off-Broadway play where it's the bride and they've taken this feminist stance and they've done all these things, but you know you're seeing an avant-garde play and that's it. But you go sit in a theater, you're like, what is going on here?
Yeah, it's just, okay, so I think the thing that would have worked for my taste, of course, that's just me, because like I said, if you want me to, I don't mean to insult anybody, but I think this is going to work well, much better for teenagers, teenage girls who think that this is being edgy, realizing like no, this is trying too hard, and have not seen, as you said, those better things that are not trying to be edgy, but just telling a well-crafted story, because this is not doing that. This does what we talked about the last movie that the Hoppers, which is a Pixar movie. This does not flow well at all. It's disjointed because there's a lot of ideas that just don't work. And it's trying to take itself a little too serious in some parts too. We got Frankenstein and the bride being gangsters of Bonnie and Clyde. Let's just go with that. All right. You know, we don't.
Yeah, that's the thing. Watching this trailer, I was like, there's some simple ideas here that you could run with.
That's a great graphic novel right there, turned into a movie. But one of the ideas, let me just go down some of these things here. So it wants to have, one of the things that it does, it wants to have this feminist message behind it. You know, this wants to be something about strong women, you know, handling themselves. And it's either silly. For example, there's one scene where there's a guy in a movie theater trying to actually rape a girl in front of and it's a crowded movie theater. And this man's going to town. And this must be a good movie because she's saying, "Hell, get off me!" And people are like, "I would, but I can't miss this part right here."
Right.
Yeah. And the bride is the only one to get up and say, "Hey, you hurt the lady, get off of her." And the guy's like a cartoon, goes monsters, monsters.
An episode of the Monsters.
Monsters, everybody, and the whole crowd runs out. Except the one girl that and by the way, he's yelling at while they're watching a monster movie. Subtle, right? So the only one that's in there is the girl who's like, my hero. And all of a sudden after that, it starts this whole revolution. And she's out on the road kicking ass and everything. And now you got women during this revolution, which is the next scene. They're all running around dressed like her with black splooge on their mouth.
Well, the newspapers say it's a revolution, but they only show 3 women doing it.
Yeah, about 5 women out there jumping on cars and shit. And that whole thing with showing all these women with the splooge on the mouth and everything, trying a little too hard to create a Halloween costume. Just a little bit, just let it do his thing. And it probably will be. But I'm just saying, it seems a little forced to me right there. But, and on top of that, with this whole no subtlety to the feminist message, there's a part where the bride she literally yells out a couple of times, "Me too."
Oh, yeah.
Me too. Just say hashtag. Hashtag me too. Like, come on, man. The thing is, it's trying to have so much attitude. And that attitude does not feel natural. I mean, even at the beginning of the movie, the marketing behind it, they're trying to force this attitude. Here comes the motherfucking bride. I was like, oh, calm your ass down.
Right.
All right.
Right. She can leave. The door's right there.
Yeah. We're saying this wants to be natural born killers. It wants to be Bonnie and Clyde. But the thing is, it's just loud. That's one of the things that really got to me in this movie. Again, that might not bother some people, but I just don't like when in a movie or a show or anything where being free or being rebellious is doing this. Woo! Like you're just crazy and obnoxious.
Well, that whole I can just scream, woo! It's like anybody can do that.
Yeah. How many times we seen those? I'm free, so let me stick my head out the window. Woo! That's hereditary about how that worked out. Even Frankenstein. There's a scene where he meets one of his idols, and the idol kind of blows him off. And I saw him, and I thought, oh, he's about to whoop his ass now. That's what he gets. And he was like, woo! I was like, oh, hell, man. He started breaking out to a dance number. I was like, man, if y'all don't stop all this screaming and hollering, all these characters are doing this, man.
Well, it's just so empty.
Yeah.
It's like, well, let's scream because there's so many more interesting things they could have done or said and not say everything, everything right on the nose. Like yell exactly what we're looking at already.
Yes. Y'all, they want to make a message about corruption. The anti-corruption storyline in this is done poorly.
Yeah, because it's anti-corruption with cartoon gangsters.
Yeah. The bride wants to expose the mafia and all the crooked cops out there and other people. But all these characters are flat, man. We know very little of them that they're not interesting. Except your boy, man. I kind of liked him. He finally combed his hair.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's a lot to Buckley.
Oh, yeah. When he showed up, I was like, oh, Corey's liking this.
I loved him. Because at first I said, man, he reminds me of that dude with that crazy hair. I'm like, oh, no, he actually got a haircut and combed it back. And he's smooth as hell. I want you to find her. Cut her tongue out. I mean, this fool overacts, and I love it, man. It works for him. I love this dude.
Well, I mean, for this movie, it wasn't really overacting. He's just keeping up with everybody else.
Man, compared to everybody else, he was actually the most calm person in this film. And some ideas are just confusing, man. So the bride, I know you don't want to say too much about this, but the movie opens up with this. So the bride is possessed by Mary Shelley. the writer of Frankenstein. But the monster who's now named Frankenstein actually exists in this world that they've created. And so how does that work? My guess is that it starts out with Mary Shelley in the beginning, who's also played by
Jessie Buckley.
Jessie Buckley. And she's talking about, darling, I never got to tell the story I really wanted to tell.
Yeah.
And so I guess this is her story.
Yeah.
And throughout it, she's since it's a feminist movie, she's talking to her character.
Right. And talking through her character.
Because
the bride has Mary Shelley Tourette's.
Yeah, man. It's just a reason for Jessie Buckley to overact and start twitching when she's switching personalities.
Yeah, man. That's a thing where some actors, they get too actory. I've seen I was gonna say Oscar Isaac in Frankenstein, and now her in The Bride.
Yeah,
where it's like, all right, I know y'all are good actors. You're Oscar caliber actors, but God damn it, tone this shit down.
Yeah, I mean, and it wouldn't be so bad if she wasn't throwing fits and hollering, all right, get down, you mother. Can I get a drink in here? It's like, bro, if you don't sit your ass down, she's just having fits, and it comes across. Listen, there are a lot of people I like in here, but I do, and I like Jessie Buckley. I think she's a brilliant actor. I don't like the bride. Mm-hmm. And she's the title character.
Yeah.
I don't like her at all in this movie, man. As you said, it just gives her a reason to act like she got some theatrical form of Tourette's. Mm-hmm. She's like she's like a drama or theater person who can't get enough attention, has to be the center of attention in the room, and is always acting stupid, over theatrical.
Right. Talking normal and going off on these asides and like, okay.
Yeah.
I guess you think that makes you interesting.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and really, I think that's all this character really comes down to, is like over theatrics in that look right there.
And I liked Christian Bale as Frankenstein until the two of them got together.
Yeah,
and then the more with him too, it's like they're doing him wrong because he should have more to do, or maybe less. But there's just a point where he has to just try to keep up with her. It's like, we don't need both of y'all doing this.
Yeah. Well, I actually liked him. I like Christian Bale in this. I love the, I think a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of great things in here. And I think there's a lot of great performances. I think it's sad that I feel really bad that I can't enjoy this movie as much as I was looking forward to. Well, and I can't enjoy it as much as, because I'm looking at all the good things in here, and I want to give credit for that.
Look, it's a beautiful looking movie, and it's got some good camera work, and the music's great. And at the same time, it's a complete mess.
No, it is. That's the problem with it. It's just sloppy. They're like, a lot of these is overstuffed with too many things that doesn't work, and it's too bad because this could have been a very iconic movie had it worked. Mm-hmm. There's so many. Listen, I'm not saying it's going to be the same thing as this, but if they had played this right, you got something that kind of could have worked on the level of, not as high, but could have worked on the level of something like a Nightmare Before Christmas. Everybody would have been playing this during Halloween. Yeah. Everybody. Yeah. That, and as much as I say I don't like that character, that is a cool design right there.
Yeah. It's iconic.
That will make a great Halloween costume. You can probably get it on Shopify, man, if you try. Martin wants to kill me and bring me back to life and kill me again. Let me stitch him up and kill him one more time. You do this to me. Hey, I'm going to make this quick, though, my friend. I'm going to make it quick. I'm going to do you right,
Not quick enough.
Oh, man, let me try that. Let me just try. Listen, I'm talking about Shopify right now because, as I say, we have a lot of very talented people who make a lot of great things. And here's something to think about. We just talking about AI, talking about how, AI is taking everybody's jobs at some point. Oh, AI is going to get me fired. Well, you know what? If you become your own business person, become your own online entrepreneur, you ain't got to worry about that because you'll be making it on your own. And the best place to start is with Shopify. Shopify has hundreds of easy-to-use templates to get your page up and going. And Shopify has expert world-class expertise in everything from managing your inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. Oh, you probably don't have to worry about those processes and returns too much. Your stuff is going to be good. But those are things that's intimidating. You know, you don't want to worry about those things. Don't worry about it. Shopify got you. You know what? I'm here to help you save a little money, make some money. Go to shopify.com/toasted, all lowercase, and get a $1 per month trial period. See, you're already making money. I want to thank Shopify for sponsoring this portion of the show, and I want to thank all of you out there for your support. Now, see, look at that, man. As the word you like to use, brevity.
Okay.
Right there.
All right.
Yeah, I got to see. Look at that. I did it. That's my gift to you.
All right, fine.
He said, shut up. If he was here, he'd take his head off and hit me with it right now. Oh, okay. So I don't want to be somebody who's being completely negative about something, as I said, that I was looking forward to, because there are some things that I actually did like. There are some things I thought actually showed promise at the beginning of this. I really did enjoy the scene where we were first introduced to Frank, played by Christian Bale, when he went to go see Dr. Euphronius, and that's played by
Annette Bening.
I thought that there was a great exchange between them because it set up Frankenstein's backstory. I liked her performance. I liked them together because they were having just a real casual conversation about how he just needs a mate and how she could help him. And it wasn't played over dramatic for a woman that's talking to a reanimated dead guy. It was played out very natural.
Yeah.
I actually love that. And I really do enjoy Christian Bale in the movie, man. Because I thought that the way he played Frankenstein here, I love that. You know, he played him as a guy who was just really trying to be his best to be a gentleman. Pretty much, I don't want no shit. You know, he's doing that just not to lay low, but to try to just have some humanity about himself. And I thought that was cool. And I also thought it was, even though I might not like her character, I thought it was really cool the way he was protective of the bride, because even at that point he's talking about he's been miserable and he's been suffering from loneliness, his agony. He really did love her to the point where he was willing to sacrifice that and let her go for her own safety.
What are you doing? Go home!
What?
You need a cough drop.
You do not want to get caught up with me? Go. Get out of here. Go home.
I don't know where I live.
That's what he wanted to hear. He knew how this was going to work out. He knew ahead of time.
I don't know. I mean, it had that whole lonely guy gets connected with a crazy girlfriend and just has to do whatever she says.
Yeah. Oh, no, he was whooped.
Yeah.
She had that dick on a leash. Yeah, man. But I like Christian Bale in this, man. I agree with you on Peter Skarsgård and Penelope Cruz's characters. They play detectives who are trying to figure out the string of murders committed by the monsters, even though they were mostly justified. But I just don't think that they added much to the movie.
No.
I thought they were good together, and I liked them, and I thought if they had actually, if that storyline, that subplot had led somewhere. But man, he comes in with a whole different subplot in the third act. I'm like, brother, don't come in with that now.
Yeah, way too late in the game. It felt tacked on. Yeah, like she'd been begging her husband to be in the movie, and he finally said, "Okay, fine, I'll be in it."
All right.
Yeah, because they're great for some other movie. Or had they been in from the beginning, you could kind of follow. You know, that would have been a good through line. But so late, it's like, the last thing this movie needs is more subplots. Yeah. At this point right here.
And I mean, he comes in and lays out a whole storyline that is laid out right there and really not followed up on. Like you just came in here and told your story for about 2 minutes and left. And it added nothing.
And right. Like that could have been left out of it completely.
Yeah. As I said, man, I liked a lot of things in this movie as far as the characters go, because I thought the actors were good. I even thought Jessie Buckley was good. I just don't like the bride. She annoyed the shit out of me. So obnoxious when she gets possessed by Mary.
Plus she's trying to on this regular accent. And like
Cockney accent.
Yeah, like, what did you just say?
Yeah.
And he's like, nobody around is going to react to her doing this.
Yeah. Maybe wipe that shit off your mouth. You can understand what you're saying. Yeah, just faking Tourette's when she get, hey, but you ain't possessed.
Right.
You just want attention right now. Somebody need to slap the shit out of you. Yeah, like I said, man, I enjoyed the artistry in this. There is one thing that I really enjoyed. You can't see in the trailer, but Jake Gyllenhaal, Maggie Gyllenhaal's brother, is in here. And there are parts in here where he plays a movie star who's in the musicals at that time. He's kind of a Fred Astaire type guy. He's in these musicals where he dances, and I think he might be singing in this too. And I think it might be actually Jake Gyllenhaal. And the attention to detail to those moments, those black and white snippets of the movies that we see him in, I thought that those were done pretty well.
Yeah, they were done well.
Yeah,
and even leading up to the meet, it just kind of fell apart after that.
It didn't lead up to nothing.
It just went nowhere. But there's a lot of build up to it.
To Martin's point, can I tell y'all see this right here? I'm just gonna let you know because y'all like, oh damn, what did he do? What did Jake Gyllenhaal do? Nothing.
Yeah.
That scene is so anticlimactic.
I know, and the whole maybe
the way he set up the trailer.
Maybe you did something and you think nobody knows. It was like, did he?
Yeah.
And I don't. It's also undercut by these police who cannot seem to catch these two people, no matter how easy they make it for them.
You can't capture Frankenstein. You can't capture a damn a 7-foot reanimated corpse running around.
Well, it's a whole police squad, all with their guns trained on them, and yet somehow they just can't catch him.
Yeah, can't hit his big ass or anything. I was okay, whatever, man. Yeah, I do like some of the effects here. I like the look of 30s Chicago and New York here.
It's very stylized.
It is. Art direction in this is great, man.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I think it's a great idea. A Bonnie and Clyde story done with Frankenstein and the Bride. It was there. It was there. And then you just had to get ambitions. You had to try to skate uphill.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
man. That's just
when
became
you fail, when you have aspirations.
Aspirations. Man, this movie became so jumbled with too many ambitious ideas that leads to, leads to a predictable ending.
Yeah.
I mean, you can predict what's probably going on by this trailer of what's going to happen at the ending for this.
Especially when it gets toward the end, there's that feeling of like, I know what you think you're about to do, but if there's any way you could veer and not jump, you already did it. Okay.
Yeah. No, we already parked the car. Again, it for sure will have a cult following. And it's great for that audience, man. As I said, this is just not for me. All you goth people out there and goth teen girls, this is your thing. This movie, as I just said, man, it's a nice Halloween decoration movie for me. You have it playing in the background while you got a Halloween party or something. It adds nice atmosphere.
Yeah, but then people at your party stop and go, oh man, this looks cool. Turn up the volume. Like, you don't want that.
Let me put on Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Let me put on, yeah. It's a rental for me. Unenthusiastic rental for me.
Boy, you're really going out of your way to be fair and generous. and lying.
What are you talking about? You just called me a liar, sir. What are you talking about? Why am I lying?
No. Well, for the goth people out there, I suppose it could.
What you mean, boy? Is that fair at all?
We've had some frustrating theater experiences lately, and this one's chief among them, because it's frustrating because it had a lot of good things going for it and every good reason to work. And as you watch it, you can see how easily it could have worked. Yeah, this movie was tedious. That's the thing. Watching it, it's over 2 hours, and there's just a point where you realize it's just not going to pick up. It's not going to get its shit together. But only because of the art direction, I will refrain from giving it some old bullshit and just go with a very low rental.
Yeah. Look like we kind of close to being.
Yeah.
Mine's I might be just a notch above you, but not much.
Yeah, no, I know.
No,
I know.
Nah, I'm just, I don't know what to tell you. I know some people who, when I walked out, they were telling me I was taking a piss, and some dude was like, man, I enjoyed the hell out of that. I'm like, no, that's
okay.
cool. I mean, I think
Well, I know somebody was, because there was two dudes sitting right behind me who were just cackling their asses off.
Martin had me laughing. Because I wasn't into the movie, so the dude didn't bother me. I like, this is for you. but yeah, by all means, he was annoying. Martin turned to me like, this motherfucker behind me is killing me, man. Well, would you look at that? You made it to the end of the video. That means you really like us. So just go ahead and press that like button and subscribe while you're at it. And check out our other channels, our social media like Instagram, TikTok, and our Patreon, where we have new stuff coming up all the time. And we'll see you on the next video.